Queen on WPRK, Winter Park, Florida. That was Teo Toriate. Let Us Cling Together is the subtitle of that song. Good morning. My name is Nick. You're listening to A Certain Degree. That's actually a really good segue into our pop quiz. Bree, very special guest today. Thank you, Bree, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We're almost done.
I'm so jazzed.
I can't. Wow.
No, actually, this has been very interesting. Are you not having fun?
I'm having a great time.
Are you not entertained?
I feel like we're at a Coliseum all of a sudden. But yeah, other than that, Bree, you are here, but you can also be found every month at Hourglass Brewery. Mm-hmm. And you can be found on Instagram at _vegan_mystic. Mm-hmm. And at etsy.com/shop/theveganmystic. So
Absolutely.
basically, if you just look up The Vegan Mystic.
I should pop up.
We should, so you can learn about the stuff that Bree's doing. You can get a little bit more information about tarot readings from her. And it was, I mean, if you missed any of the show leading up to this, we went into a lot of detail on it. She actually did a tarot reading for me, and it was very helpful. I'm going to take a look at that later. I'm going to, kind of not meditate. I'm going to think about it, which probably will look like meditating. I might just be asleep.
I was going to say, are you going to be sleeping?
I might be sleeping.
Okay. That seems more accurate.
But listen, we have to do a pop quiz. It's a very special day today.
Okay.
40 years ago today, I had just turned 33 years old.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. My birthday's in a couple of weeks. No, on this day in 1978, the rainbow flag was flown for the first time at the San Francisco Gay Freedom Day Parade celebration.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. So
yay. I feel very honored to be here today.
An enduring symbol of pride for the LGBT community, and it's the subject of today's pop quiz.
Ooh.
So I have some help. Danielle Ziss, a friend of the show, former guest, and co-host of the Orlando Story Club, is here to help with the question asking.
Okay.
And the answering. The questions and so she'll ask the questions and then she'll give us the answers.
Okay.
Just to be clear.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's see. Are we all set? Danielle, are you there? Take it away, Danielle.
Good morning, beautiful people of Orlando. It's time for a pop quiz. The Pride Rainbow Flag was designed by Gilbert Baker a few years after he met Harvey Milk, who challenged Baker to come up with a pride symbol. Hand-dyed and sewn by Baker and 30 volunteers, how many colors were in the original version of the flag? A, 5, B, 8, or C, 21?
So what do you think? The original version of the flag had how many colors? 5, 8, or 21?
Let's do 5.
Okay, you think 5?
Yeah, the other ones just seem excessive.
They do seem a little excessive. So let's see. Danielle, what do you think?
There were 8 colors, and each one had a specific meaning. For example, orange signified healing, turquoise stood for magic and art, and violet represented spirit. Most of today's flags feature 6 colors. That's mostly because over the years, manufacturers tried to cut costs, but there were also issues with materials. Hot pink was dropped because of a lack of supply of hot pink fabric, and turquoise was combined with indigo to create the blue you often see today.
So that stinks that hot pink was dropped. I like hot pink.
I mean, I'm not a fan of pink, but it should definitely be on the flag.
So hot pink was sex. That's what it represented on the flag.
Oh, that definitely needs to be on the flag then.
Yeah, you would think so. Okay, so you're 0 for 1 so far.
I'm going to be 0 for whatever because I'm horrible at this.
All right, so we'll see. Let's learn a little bit more about Gilbert Baker, the guy who designed it.
Gilbert Baker was an openly gay activist who is most famous for the flag design, but he was a very talented fashion designer as well. He used his skills to design drag ensembles, which he wore to protests and celebrations dating back to the 1970s. This included a gender-bending Statue of Liberty and a pink Jesus. He was also involved with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a group of gay men who dressed as nuns to protest at a variety of events, including the 1984 Oscars. Each participant had a specific nun-related name. What was Gilbert Baker's pseudonym? A, Sister Boom Boom, B, Sister Krishna Kosher, or C, Sister Chanel 2001?
So first of all of those are amazing.
Right.
And I want one of those names eventually for myself.
I like the Boom Boom.
Sister Boom Boom?
Yeah.
That would be your...
Yeah, because I can bring the Boom Boom.
You can bring the Boom Boom. All right, very good. Well, let's see. So that's your guess?
That's going to be my guess.
Okay. And that's also the one you would choose?
It is.
Got it.
Baker, or Sister Chanel 2001, designed and created a lot of the outfits the group wore. For the most part, the sisters counter-protested right-wing religious groups who began targeting the LGBT communities of San Francisco. Baker described the sisters in his memoir as clowns and media martyrs, straight out of the French Revolution. There was something magnificent and terrible about them, visually and symbolically.
Also, that's exactly what I want on my tombstone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Right?
I'm all for it.
There's something magnificent and terrible about him, visually and symbolically.
Wow.
Great. Okay. 0 for 2. That's fine.
I'm totally okay with it.
You're gonna get this one correct.
I don't. Now there's an expectation.
There's no way you can get it wrong.
Is there
It's
only
the
one
essay.
answer?
It's the essay portion.
Oh, I have to
the
write
quiz.
something.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's take a moment to discuss you. What does your flag look like? What colors and symbols would you have to show your personal pride?
What do you think?
It would be black
Okay.
and maybe a cauldron.
How would you see it on a black flag?
It would be outlined in white.
Oh, it would just be very subtle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm super basic. I mean,
Gotcha.
you might want to put like coffee beans on there, maybe a crystal ball of that V symbol for vegan. See, now my flag's getting really busy.
So yeah, you have to simplify it. So what is something, not necessarily, you don't have to put every symbol on there, right?
Can I just put a skull and be done with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
That's
putting a skull
wonderful.
on it.
I would go ahead and do the rainbow flag, but it's just shades of green because that's my favorite color.
No, I like black. It encompasses all the other colors within it.
Oh yes, because paint or color is all the different colors, but white is the combination of all light colors.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
So black. So if you mix all the paints together, I mean, technically you probably get like a brown.
No,
but-
Bob Ross teaches us differently. You can get some really pretty colors according to Bob Ross.
Of
if
course,
you do
if
it
you
right.
mix the colors. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is every other color makes black in terms of paint,
Yeah.
but in light, every other color makes white.
Okay.
All right. I don't know why I'm saying this.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm like in an art history class right now.
Great, Danielle. What would you do, Danielle?
My favorite color is Roji Biv, and if I had to have a personal flag, it would probably be based off the true colors of the rainbow, but its base would have to be royal purple because it's my favorite color. The rainbow would be across the top, and there'd be a bright yellow sun right underneath it. And I realize, like, you can't really see the sun if you can see the rainbow, but because this isn't reality and it's my flag, it kind of makes sense that it's not going to be completely accurate.
Well, that's nice because I think that's the opposite of your flag.
I mean, what can I say? I'm always going to be that perpetual like hipster goth chick.
I like it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
got a couple. So you got that one right.
Yes.
Nice job.
That's surprising.
Well,
I very rarely get things right.
that seems weird for somebody who does tarot card reading to.
Well,
say
you know
out
what
loud.
happens? It's just a lot of serendipity.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens.
Great. All right. Well, let's try this one. I think you're going to get this one right.
Is it an essay question?
Nope.
Oh, well, I don't know.
People who study and collect coins are called numismatists. Philatelists are the same, but for stamps. What's the term for someone who studies flags? Is it A, vexillologist, B, Betsy Rossist, or C, chupacabrist?
I'm going to go with A.
Vexillologist.
Yes.
Yeah. Not chupacabrist.
No.
You think that's something different? That's the study of goat sucking?
Yes.
Okay, great.
That's really what threw it off there.
I think you might be correct. Let's see.
A vexillologist is correct. The flag designer is a vexillographer, and the art of flag designing is vexillography. Someone who is a hobbyist or general admirer of flags is a vexillophile.
I just had fun making her say all those words.
That
She
that
didn't
seemed,
have to.
It was very almost torturous.
There was 14 takes of that. Wow. Yeah.
I was vexed.
Nice. All right. Are you ready? You've got 2 right, 2 wrong. This is for all the marbles. By the way, if you don't get a passing grade on the quiz, we can't be friends.
Is that a bad thing for me or is that a bad thing for you?
Wow. Okay. Well, let's just go to the last question then.
Last question. For the 25th anniversary of the flag's first flying, Baker was commissioned to create a giant version of the original flag. How long was it? Is it A, 1 kilometer, B, 2 kilometers, or C, 1,000 meters?
So how long do you think it was? One interesting note about Baker was he never trademarked the flag. So once he started seeing that it was catching on, he realized that it was going to be an enduring symbol of pride. And he said, you know what, we're not going to trademark it. It's going to be free to anybody to use and to reproduce.
That's phenomenal.
So I thought that was really cool of him to do that. He passed away last year, as a matter of fact, too.
Wow.
Yep. So back in 2003 was the 25th anniversary of the flag first flying. So they made this a long flag. Was it 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, or 1,000 meters?
I have no idea. I'm just going to go with B.
2 kilometers?
Yeah, 2 kilometers.
That's a really good guess because 1 kilometer and 1,000 meters are the same.
I mean, I was trying to do the math in my head.
All right. So let's hear about the answer. And just to make sure, let's confirm it with Danielle.
Yes, teams of volunteers helped create the 2 kilometer or 1.25 mile long version of the flag with the original 8 colors. The length was so it could be stretched from one end of Key West to the other, reaching the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico at the same time. The flag was later parsed up and sent to LGBT groups around the world. That's it for me, friends. Enjoy your day.
So that was Danielle Ziss. Thank you so much. I hope we all learned something. You did well. 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We're friends.
I was going to say congratulations to you.
I was going to say too bad to you. So that works out really well. Danielle and her co-host Bobby Wesley, they'll be at the Abbey, which is a great venue, on July 18th for the Orlando Story Club's next event. So it's a really cool event where if you want to tell a story or you think you want to tell a story or you're afraid of telling a story, you put your name in a hat. And you go up, or they go up, and they pick names out of the hat, and that's who tells the story for that night. So they pick 10 names out of the hat, and they have to go up and tell a story. The theme for the show is "What a Mess," and so it could be about stuff being really, really messy, or maybe stuff getting cleaned up at some point. It's really a kind of a loosely based theme. What's nice about it is it's donation based, so they typically ask for about $5. All the money goes to a charity for this event. And in this case, it's going to go to the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando. Yeah. So it's July 18th. So you should go.
Okay.
You should tell a story.
I mean, I am the story. You can just interact with me and there's your story.
Oh, that's not exactly the format, but we'll look into that.
Okay. We can ad-lib it.